right, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rachah, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessing to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect. Shalom Barakathum. Just a few words on the MOTB. All right, what we call the Charagma. If you go to Revelation 13 and 16, all right, you click on that word mark, okay, which is the M in the MOTB. Yeah, brothers, at this point, we go over it all the time. You should know what we're talking about, but that word Charagma, it goes into a mark that's physical, that goes into it. Usually it's a brand or some kind of mark that denotes something on either livestock or cattle or an individual. It's a physical mark, unlike the mark, okay, in Ezekiel the 9th chapter. Now, you know, Apostle Hall was doing a video earlier, all right, and it just, you know, inspired me to, you know, do a quick response on it, because they're still talking about his sin. And he said, if you believe it's that, then you're stupid. You know, and that's true, man, because look, the truth, it requires it can't just be faith. Okay, you gotta, the scriptures say, study to show yourself approved. All right, it says prove all things, so you gotta apply logic to this thing as well. All right, it's not good enough to just blindly follow leaders. You gotta look things up, and this is what the apostles and elders and the bishops on down encourage us to do, is to look things up, to make sense of them. You know, we don't just listen just to listen. All right, that's how you get started. Okay, we were taught by men, but every man that's sincere in Great Millstone, the reason you stay in this thing is because we didn't just listen. We went to go verify these things for ourselves, man, and that's a requirement. Okay, because if you're just believing the words of just other men, okay, that has its purpose, but you don't know if that's going to be enough for your faith to hold strong in the hour of temptation, which is coming. Okay, if the whole time you never really thought about it, you never really confirmed it and locked it in, and it made sense to you in your mind, and you get tested, you put a little pressure on that thing, all right, then you're going to bitch up, man. So you have to understand these things. And when you evaluate the doctrine, what these guys are talking about how it's sin, it doesn't make any goddamn sense at all whatsoever. Okay, that makes absolutely no sense. All right, by that logic, you know, Adam way back in the garden took it. Okay, and now that was before there were beasts. Okay, and so you got to ask yourself, you know, what all of these things mean. With that, you got to line things up. The scriptures speak about the volume of the book, and that's true because it all links together. You know, there were particular things in the scriptures that were left out, all right, that we won't know until the kingdom, but everything that we do know, it all links up. It makes sense. Okay, and it's enough for the elect to overcome. All right, the Lord is not going to put every ounce of evidence of everything to convince everybody, all right? Because ultimately there's a remnant. There's two remnants. There's the elect remnant that's going to be delivered, and there's the 2/3 remnant that's going to be destroyed. So it was never meant for everybody to get it, okay? And so when these guys, they're going to start choking, man. This the mark of the beast, MOTB. I should have said that. Okay, when this thing fully materializes, that's going to be one chicken bone that those camps are going to choke on. All right, y'all are going to choke like nobody else has seen. And the only really other camps that push it accurately, I believe, are the Sakari and the Genesis. And we know the Lord is going to get them out of the way. Okay, so what's going to be left? Who else is really teaching you what's getting ready to happen? Okay, think about these things. And it's a shame that Edomites can get way closer to what's going on than men that call themselves Israelites, which they are Israelites. But if you know that you're an Israelite, how is Esau closer to you and figuring out what's coming up next? This is the most pertinent prophecy, man. And this is why it's irritating and it's frustrating to hear men go off on doctrine that they know is wrong. And ultimately, this is why we believe that a lot of these camps, they took a bag or they got a new agenda. All right, their agenda is to run a business, is to get money, is to get paid. Okay, it's to boost their self-esteem. All right, or you're just straight up in bed with Satan, you know, which I wouldn't doubt if it's both, because the Lord is going to sift everything one way or the other. Okay, every man, that's why the scriptures say, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Okay, and every man's got to be convinced in his own mind, because you're going to get tested, man. The hour of temptation is going to try everybody on the earth, everybody, even the heathen are going to get tested with this. Okay, which we know they're going to fail, and then, you know, but if you take this thing, all right, which goes in your right hand or in your forehead, you will be destroyed. Okay, no ifs, ands, buts about it. You will be destroyed, and the image of it is going to get promoted, you know, leading up to it. Okay, and we're seeing that right now. The image is coming back boldly, man. All right, Trump is putting a lot of marketing dollars into the into the image of the beast. Okay, and the image goes into many things that really is the spirit, the different philosophies of this place, all of the high holy days, all right, all of the customs, all right, the various rituals that go on here, the mindset that comes along with it, you know. It's not just literal images, okay? It's basically the idol of this new monstrosity or amalgamated kingdom, which that's what America is. It's basically an amalgamation of all of the four beasts before it, but it's just the biggest, baddest, abominable one, you know? And so all of those images, you know, that those idols, those practices, that's what they want you to bow down to, man. Feminism, that they want you to bow down to that. Okay? Politics, they want you to bow down to that. Okay? But the Lord is not dealing with politics, okay? The Lord is not putting nothing up to a vote, okay? That this thing has been written since before the foundation of the earth. And only the elect are going to have the wherewithal to understand that and be convicted enough to take action. Okay? They're going to take things seriously, because we're in serious times. These are dangerous times, man. All right? So much so where even words are becoming a weapon and a threat to Esau's power structure. So we know that we're at the end, basically. You know? And so, you know, again, this is just a watch, man. We should be watching the actual prophecies of the Quran coming out, and we need to be watching these camps that are preaching the wrong doctrine, and watch some of them that try to switch up when they see that it's imminent, which it is. Okay, they have no intention of letting your ass go and having a golden age. It's gonna be a golden age, but not for y'all. Okay. The only people that are going to get out of this are the elect, unscathed, okay? And even some of the elect, you know, we're going to be put in prisons, okay? The scriptures say some of us may be beheaded. So what do you think is what do you think the outcome is going to be for the rest of these people? You know? So again, stay prayed up, man. Watch and pray. With that, on to the next. Shalom.